Greeting on Jacob Maurice, and today, I'm breaking down one of the most important concepts in psychology.
Classical conditioning. Classical conditioning was founded by Ivan Pavlov. He discovered this while studying digestion in dogs. He noticed that the dogs started to salivate when a bell was heard and no food was around. According to Very Well Mind, classical conditioning is a type of learning that happens when two stimuli are repeatedly paired together. Over time, a person or animal begins to learn to a previously neutral stimulus the same way they would to something meaningful, maybe even not meaningful, but in everyday life. Let's break it down using Pavlov's experiment, which is explained in both Very Well Mind and Simply Psychology. First, we start with the unconditioned stimulus. This is something that naturally causes a reaction. In Pavlov's case, the food was the unconditioned stimulus, which made the dog salivate when in its presence. Next is the unconditioned response. This is the natural reaction to that stimulus. The dog's salivation was an unlearned response, an instinct due to the food. Then comes the neutral stimulus. Pavlov used a bell for this. At first, the bell didn't cause any response when heard. It was just a sound with no meaning or connection to the dog. During conditioning, the bell and the food are presented together repetitively. As Simply Psychology explains, this repeated pairing helps the brain link the two stimuli. The dog starts to associate the bell with the food. Finally, learning takes place. The once bell that caused no reaction becomes a conditioned stimulus, and the dog salivates just from hearing the bell, becoming a conditioned response. The dog has connected the sound of the bell with mealtime, even when no food is present. This is called classical conditioning, learning by association. Classical conditioning happens in everyday life, especially for athletes. For example, track athlete connect the sound of the starter pistol to they need to start running. This is because at races, they use this to start the race every time, and runners who have multiple races under their belts start to connect this. And so at a track meet, if somebody makes a similar noise while the racers are at the starting line, this can cause a lot of runners to start running because they are trained to the noise as the signal to start running.